The man who held 3 women captive inside his Cleveland home for about a decade will never be free again. Ariel Castro has agreed to a plea deal of life plus 1,000 years. All right, we're going to talk about this next hour with our legal guys. Let's get a little preview now with Avery Friedman in Cleveland and Richard Herman in Las Vegas. You have both been following the story. Richard, what do you think?
Well, Pamela, let's see. He's getting 1,000 years for kidnapping and raping 3 minor girls. What do you think's going to happen to this guy in prison? Not going to be pretty.
Well, the man who held 3 women captive inside his Cleveland home for about a decade will never be free again. Ariel Castro has agreed to a plea deal of life plus 1,000 years, and he'll never get a parole hearing, meaning he'll be locked up for the rest of his life. Let's talk more about this Ariel Castro plea deal. We have our legal guys back with us, Avery Friedman in Cleveland and Richard Herman in Las Vegas. I have so many questions for both of you. I've been covering this story since the very beginning. Richard, I want to start with you. I was really struck watching yesterday, seeing Ariel Castro's appearance. He was looking around, making eye contact. He just seemed like a different person, and he also made some surprising admissions, almost seeming like he's the victim here. What's your reaction to what you heard yesterday?
You know, he should just keep his mouth shut right now because it's not going to do anything. It's not going to inure to his benefit or hurt him. A life plus 1,000 years, Pamela, it's over. He's going to go to prison. They spared his life. And frankly, to prove the death of an unborn child without more evidence, just what they had, was very, very difficult to bring that charge. That's the only charge that could have brought him death penalty. But his lawyers, I think, spared his life. They made this deal for him. And, you know, in prison, there's a culture of existence. And some crimes you wear a badge of honor for. For the crimes he's convicted of, there is no badge of honor. He's going to be discredited, and he's going to have a very rough time in prison.
And also, for these victims, they won't have to testify in trial. More than $1 million has been raised for the Courage Fund for them. And then you can just imagine how, what a relief this is for them to be able to move forward with their lives. Richard, do you think this plea deal was the best resolution?
I think it's the best that defense could have possibly gotten here. You saw you talk about a mountain of evidence. I mean, this is larger than Mount Everest. This is just overwhelming case against him. He's probably one of the most hated people in the country right now. And
absolutely right.
Any resolution that spared those victims having to get up on a witness stand and recount the torture and hell that they've been through is a good thing for the justice system.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Our legal guys here every Saturday at this time to give us their take on the most intriguing legal cases of the day. We appreciate your input. Thank you.
Thank you, Pamela.